Hey guys, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. Today we're on another crappie mission. I'm out here with, let me turn this around, Josh, and with Aaron over there. There's like a weird rain slash snow falling right now, which sucks because I don't really want to get too wet, but we're out here, we're going to be popping holes and looking for crappie. We were actually here a couple days ago, which is why there's so many holes everywhere, but yeah, today I really want to get on a big slab, like a 14-inch or plus. Last time, I think the biggest one was just a hair under 14 that Josh caught. So today we're looking for big ends. Hopefully it'll happen, and hopefully this rain stays away a little bit here. But yeah, let's see what we can do here this morning. Guys, they are so inactive right now. I got a fish right there, that red mark. Will not move. Won't move up. Won't move down. He's just sitting there. I can't get him to be interested. It's only 8:30, so it might turn on here when the sun. I guess it's not even gonna come out because it's so cloudy. But they're here. They're just sitting and not being active. Yeah, dude. That's a slab. Dude, he choked the BV. I've been working on that fish forever. For absolute ever. Look at that. That's gone. Head first, boys. Let's go. Is it focusing? It's not really focusing. Look at that. Gone. Like, head first gone. Thank you, Aaron, for the help here. Yeah, 12.5. Look at that guesstimation, dude. That was a great guesstimation. I just can't believe how that's, literally gone. Gone. It's crazy. She actually, bit my plastic. I missed him. And, yeah, got him on the BV. Sometimes sizing up a little bit gets them just a little bit more committed. Took me an hour and 10 minutes to catch a fish, but we finally got a crappie. Sweet. Yeah, they have been super shut down this morning, guys. All three of us have had a lot of decent marks on us. They just haven't really been moving, which is expected from crappie. Personally, I just had a lot of days where they just weren't interested in biting, and that's it. Like, you're not gonna get them to bite. So this morning has been like that. Josh caught a couple 6-inch crappie, but most of them have been like this, just a red line sitting there and not moving. So now it's 9:40 and I finally got my first one to commit. And this one might commit as well. Let's see if we can get him to. The trick is just getting them, they're obviously looking at it. The trick is to get them to rise with your bait. Because after a certain point, they're like, screw it, I'm just going to eat it. And they speed up and just choke it. Same thing with lake trout, same kind of idea. It's moving away from them. They gotta kind of have that instinct to go eat it, right? So, but in crappie, actually also, they feed up, right? Their eyes are on top of their head, so it's really important to stay on top of them. But that was the first fish that gave me a good chase. Ate it pretty high up the water column, actually. That's sometimes, again, a good thing with a bigger bait, is it gets them a little bit more excited. Like I said, I already missed him on my plastic, so I threw the bigger bait down and he ate that. This fish is gonna have to eat, guys. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. He has to eat. Come on. Maybe I'll throw the BV back down. Let's try that. Obviously, he's not too interested in this. So, I will throw this down. And sometimes the BV is too big. And then I throw like a little spoon or something, which I'm probably going to put on, to be honest with you guys, because not a lot of fish will commit to this. Here, at least, I found. Other lakes, the BB's really, really hot. But let's see. I'm staying pretty far away from him with this bait. He knows I'm there. See if he likes it or not. But yeah, like I was saying, slow morning. Sometimes it's like that. I think it's going to be a grinder today. We might move on to another lake, try for walleye, but yeah, they're here. We just got to get them to bite. There you go. There you go.
Not bad. The old tape.
Almost 13.
Almost 13. 12 3/4.
Definitely a slow day, eh?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Grinder out here. They're like, we're on them. They're just not on at all whatsoever. Just don't care. Alright guys, we're going to try something new. Picked these up yesterday. They look pretty good. They are the clam rattling blade spoon. You guys can see. Got one in pink and I got one in blue. Pink or blue? I'm going to go with pink. We're just going to go with pink because pink is great. So let's try it out. You guys can see right there. They don't really, they seem to be interested in my plastic, but they seem to be more interested in the BV, but they won't commit to the BV. So we're gonna go with a nice spoon with some rattles in it right there. Yummy. They're real. No, they're real for, no. Yeah. My bail was open. What the heck? I knew he would commit.
Ooh.
Yeah! On the big spoon! That's not a bad one. Ooh, spoon came out. Yeah! Yeah!
Nice.
Not bad for 11 and a half.
Yeah.
On that, yeah. On that pink spoon I picked up yesterday. Nice. Release him here. Yeah. Sweet. These fish are so picky today. It's ridiculous.
I think you might.
Yeah!
Oh, that is a good fish. It's a crappie too.
Crappie, yeah.
It is a very big crappie. Very big crappie. If it is.
Oh,
Oh my
Rock
god.
bass.
no.
Oh my god. Oh
I think it's time to move.
I think it is.
On that new spoon, guys, I like this spoon a lot. Alright guys, so I've been getting a couple of questions on my Instagram about the crappie rods I've been using. More specifically, questions about this IMX here. So I want to quickly show you guys what I use and why I use it. First off, we're going to start off with this bad boy. This is the IMX Pro 331 extra fast. So it's 31 inches long, 1 power, and extra fast tip. Super, super, super sensitive rod. It's absolutely crazy. Very light rod as well. I use this rod mostly for my soft plastics, just my little baits. I can really feel them slurp it up. And as for the reel, I'm just running a Sienna right there with Power Pro Ice Tech. I use the Ice Tech Power Pro on my, crappie panfish rod just because it doesn't swell up as much as regular Power Pro. For my bigger rods, such as my lake trout stuff and my walleye stuff, I do prefer just to run regular Power Pro just because I trust it a little bit more. But super sensitive rod, absolutely great little setup. I love fishing with it. But yeah, this is what I use primarily for all of my soft plastics, just because I want to make use of that sensitivity in the rod. And my other rod that you guys see me use a lot, also really like this rod. I've been through a couple of the conversions and Sienna models and finally landed on this one right here. The reason I like this rod, first of all, it's 34 inches long, it's a medium light, and it has a little bit of a softer tip. But the reason I really like this rod is not only the length, which I prefer a little bit longer rods for panfish. It has that super soft tip, which is great for treble hook baits. This is what I use for my little spoons, such as that clam one I took out today, my BVs. It has a little bit more forgiveness in it as opposed to the extra fast rod. I just feel it keeps them pinned a little bit better. But also really like this rod. I actually have two of these. This is the Shimano Sedona 500. A lot smoother than the Sienna, a little bit heavier, which is why I went with the Sienna on that rod, but also 8-pound Ice Tech braid, and I run usually 4-pound fluorocarbon leader on both of my setups. So this is what I tackle crappie with. Great reel rods, a little bit on the lower side price-wise. I believe these rods are like 50 or 60 bucks, and then the IMXs, which are pushing 200, a little bit higher price tag, but they are definitely a lot more sensitive and a lot lighter. Those are the combos I use. So if you guys have any more questions about any of this, just let me know down below and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, the crappie have been very moody today. We were here a couple of days ago and smacked them, so they might be feeling the pressure a little bit. But we moved around a fair bit, and the only ones that we caught were the ones in the morning. So I think we're gonna scoot out of here and call it a day. Sometimes that's just how it goes. The crappie don't want to cooperate, unfortunately.